What's good, YouTube? It's your boy GTheDon, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Today I'm bringing y'all a tier list of all the Pokemon that are now legal and maybe legal in Regulation E. Let's get right into it. Honestly, I know I've been gone for a bit. I told y'all boys in the last video, NFL season, fantasy football season, 2K just dropped. You know, life of me. But onto this, Pokemon supporting right now. Arbok, straight D tier, has Intimidate, cool, poison typing, mid. Stats mid. He's just not doing anything. I've seen him on a couple of Team Rocket teams. Those are cool ideas, but I mean, by themselves, eh. Alolan Sandslash. I'm gonna put him C. I would like to put him B due to snow, but to be honest, it requires Alolan Ninetales to be with Sandslash. Yes. He has some decent moves like Iron Head, Slush Rush is nice. But Titan is better at this job already. And to be honest, like, I am personally a weather abuser. You can change weather, and then this Pokemon is doing nothing. And with all the rain dancing Pokemon and whatever, he's just pointless. Normal Sandslash, D. You got to use him next to Tyranitar. He is the worst. Excadrill's not even in this game yet. He's just not good. Don't even worry about. Now, Clefairy, I don't know. The other one's not in here. Clefairy's not in here. Clefairy, S tier. Follow Me, Fairy typing, insane. There's been tournaments that have been going on recently. He's on plenty of teams. Follow Me is just, one of the best moves that got Pachirisu World Championships, but Clefairy is good. Clefable is C, D, honestly. I'm gonna put him in D, but if it's Clefairy, it's S. I wish he was on this list, but he's not. Alolan Ninetales, I would say A. A lot of people love him. Well, I would think you'd think he's A. Since a lot of people love him and use him in tournaments. But I think he's just B. Like I said earlier for Sandslash, his little buddy Alolan Sandslash, change the weather, he's gone. Rock Slide, everyone's running a Rock Slide Lando, he's gone. He's just there, and he can be knocked out really easy, especially by Iron Hands, who's still one of the best Pokemon in the format. I mean, Heavy Slam, boom, done with. Normal Ninetales is cool, but not really. To be honest, if you're using a Sunsetter, just use Torkoal. You can Trick Room, or you can use Lilligant to just after you erupt. There's nothing that this Pokemon is going to provide that Torkoal doesn't already do better besides speed. But Torkoal's speed makes it work in so many different and good ways. It's just better to use Torkoal. Poliwrath, Poliwhirl, don't know your name. Don't care. You are a straight D tier. If I put an F tier, you'd be an F tier. Water fighting type. If you want to use one, just use Urshifu. He's already better. Victory Bell. Grass Pokemon are good. Grass Poison are a lot of the Pokemon too. They're good, somewhat. Just there's better ones than Victory Bell. He doesn't do anything amazing. Gen 1, terrible stats, has not been buffed ever. He's cool on his Team Rocket teams, as I said earlier. They're starting to pop up on ladder. Really cool ideas. I might actually play with one of those. It seems kind of fun. But Victory Bell sucks. Golem? No, I don't know if Alolan Golem is on this list. Or Galarian Golem? I don't think so. I can't see. I'm kind of blind. Not really. D tier. All he gives you is sturdy. But I mean, for VGC, which is what I talk about, doubles, he's just one hit and he's gone pretty much. And if with Urshifu running around, it's just not even one hit, or it's not two hits that it takes to take one hit to take a sturdy, one other hit to kill him. It's just one Surging Strikes and he's gone. Diplin, cool idea for a Pokemon. Horrible stats. He can hold an Eviolite, and it buffs his stats, so he's going to be getting an evolution. Could be good. That ability is nice where it lowers evasion if you do use low accuracy moves on your Pokemon, which a lot of people will do. I kind of do sometimes, but Diplin's just not worth bringing into the game. Maybe when he evolves, also that other move he has, his signature move, not sure what it's called exactly, but for 3 turns it is slowing down the opponent. Very useful if this guy could sit on the field for more than 2 turns. Sinisha, S tier. I remember when it was coming out, everyone was not sure how good it could be. Hospitality is very broken ability. This guy, Matcha Gacha, 30% chance to burn on both targets, or just 30% chance to burn every time it hits, but it hits both targets. It's a grass move, which is very effective into a lot of the water Pokemon running around, even a lot of the water Terra. The ghost typing helps and hurts it in many different ways, but it's not bad typing. It just has good defenses. It can sit on the field forever. It can revive, or not revive allies, but heal up allies 25%. Insane. Okie dokie, Pheasantipity, and whatever. Ogre, I don't know which one's which. This might be Ogre Palm. Yeah, this is Ogre Palm. B. Toxic Chain, cool ability, not the one you want to use on him. You'd want to use Guard Dog. He actually, funny he's sitting next to a Alolan Ninetales. Everyone that's using him uses him with Alolan Ninetales, uses a Howl, bulk up strategy. He can hit hard, I'm not going to lie. If you can set him up right, if the right person gets a hold of him, he might be A tier. As of now, since he's so new to the format, he's B tier, especially with Lando running around everywhere. Lando just hits all three of these so hard, but if he does get set up, especially with the bulk ups, his defense is way too high to really do anything about it. You're just going to rely on a Psychic user. Not really Psychic Pokemon running around. Yeah, there might be Psy spam on the ladder, but it's not showing up anywhere, especially not in real life tournaments. Monkey Dory is D. I'm not going to lie. He doesn't even belong in C. Toxic Chain's his ability. His typing just sucks. Fairy, or Psychic and I don't even know why I just scratched both parts of my face like that. But Psychic and Poison. I mean, his typing's okay, but not the best. He's definitely the worst out of these three. I don't even want to talk about him. Now, Pheasantipity, my guy, I want to put him in S tier. But he realistically belongs in C tier. Toxic Chain is 100% the move to run on this. Very supportive Pokemon. Bulk is actually immense. So what I like to do is I like to run Black Sledge on him to make him sit around on the board a little bit longer. But whole point of this guy is just Toxic Chain, spread move. Now, his special attack does suck, which is what you're going to be using for his spread moves, because most likely you're going to run Dazzling Gleam or Icy Wind, or both of those, to be honest. Combination or just drop one, use the other. I mean, I think it's like, you have 50% chance to badly poison one of the opponents on the field. So, I mean, if you're playing a stall game, this guy's amazing to run stall. Could be amazing to run and stall. He's not really the best. One heavy slam, to be honest, from Iron Hands, and he's also almost going down. But stat spread is honestly nice. The bulk is there. I think it's just he's not hitting hard enough. He's just sitting doing minimal damage. Most people might even leave you on the board and just take out every other mon and force you to do something with him, which you can't really unless you're getting poisons off. And if you are, you're hoping they're coming the first two turns, because otherwise he might not be surviving. This, I think his name is Ogrepon. I don't know, but I want to say they're all S. Yeah, they're all S tiers. It doesn't even matter. All their abilities are dope, to be honest. The water one, Wellspring, absorbs water, so he kind of negates Urshifu, to be honest, by just putting him on the field. The grass one has Defiant. Fire, he might have Defiant. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. The rock one, Sturdy. But all of them, when they evolve, or when you Terra each of them, kind of sucks for the other three, though. These three, Fire, Water, and Rock, they have to be holding onto their mask. But when they do evolve, or why do I keep saying evolve? When they Terra, when they Terra, these guys are getting a nice stat buff. He's getting defense, I believe. He's getting attack. Special defense, not 100% sure, to be honest. Or speed right here. But the bonus they get is pretty nice, free stat buff. On top of you already hitting harder, and the mask adds an extra 1.3 times damage. The stab on these guys is going crazy. This fire one drives me insane. I love steel Pokemon, I love rock Pokemon, and he just still melts through them, no problem. Very, very annoying. This guy bothers me. Someone just sets up Sunny Day, it's over. Damn, you can't do anything about him. It's so stupid. Now the Weezings, I'm going to be honest, I thought they were going to be good, but this one is D tier. He's just a heavy slam or any steel move away from dying, at least for the Galarian one. Or Alolan, I don't know which one he is. I picked up the games, like, in Galar, Gen 8. So anything from Gen 4 to, no, Gen 5 to Gen 8, or Gen 7, missed out. Don't know where you're from. Don't care unless you're good in the game. Normal Weezing, though, OG Gen 1 boy, he's a tier higher just for the fact that he does have one less weakness, which is Steel. And Steel is everywhere. Steel is one of the best types in the game. I don't know how many times you have to say this. Steel is one of the best types in the game. If you didn't see me talk about this in my last video, I don't think it was my last video, but one of the last videos, I ranked all the types. Steel is on top. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. Snorlax. I remember everyone thought he was going to be down here, to be honest. But after these tournaments, dude is up here. Wolf made a team with him. Wolf piloted that team very well. With Sinistcha, Snorlax just sits on that field forever. Yeah, there's just nothing you can do about Snorlax, to be honest. Snorlax just sits there like he does in the games. And he just deals damage very annoyingly. And if you don't have the right stuff to move him off the board, he's just going to facade belly drum you all day till you die. You have no one left on your team. The special attack, special defense king, enough HP to survive crazy hits, stupid. This guy, I don't even know his name, but he's so bad. Noctowl, love you, know your name. You're still trash. I'm not going to talk about you. Archeops or Spidops, don't care. You're also horrible. Politoed. Now, this guy thought everything, even I thought he was going to be A tier. But he goes down into B tier. Debatably could be C tier. I know I've said weather is a big thing to change from Alolan Ninetales. But to be honest, most of the weather is still coming from Tornadus. So, yeah, you might set up rain, but Prankster Tornadus, you just wasted rain. Wasted a setup. All you're doing is allowing your Swift Swim movers to go first. But 90% of the time, that's not happening because weather's getting changed. So, unless he's sitting in the back, cool, but also the matchup in the end could suck for you. Like, he's just not doing much. Now, Gligar, don't know why he's on this list when Gliscor's here. So, never use non-fully evolved unless it's like Dusclops or someone that needs to give you a light. Paliswine, like same exact thing I just said for you. Not sure right here. Mightyena, Intimidate. Gen 2 Pokemon that has not been touched in forever. D tier. Ludicolo, we would think B tier because your buddy was going to be A tier, but he's not. He's C tier. Fake Out, nice. Swift Sim, nice. Grass Water is a nice typing, but I mean, he's also getting to the point, like I've talked about the other first 2 Gen Pokemon. I think he's Gen 3. Your stats are starting to get left behind. Ability is okay, but nothing too crazy. Especially compared to the new abilities that are coming up now. Like, I mean, attacks and stat-wise, I'm saying dude's way better than this Diplin, but Diplin is debatably better due to his ability. Like, abilities do make up a lot of Pokemon. That's just how it is. Shiftry is... I want to put him in D tier, but I'll give him C tier. Due to the fact, yes, ability, like I just talked about. Dude got Wind Rider. So, with all the Tornadus, Thundurus, not much Landorus, but Landorus is running around. Their new Storm moves, Wilbur Storm, Sansur Storm, and whatever the other one is. He can get a buff from that, 1.5 attack, or 1 stage attack buff. Icy Wind, he can come in on that, get a buff, come in on Heat Wave. It gets cool, but it's very predictable. Also, I think you might have to waste your Terra on this guy. Not sure if that's the smartest play. Illuminise and whatever the hell your name is, don't care. Crawdon, don't care. Milotic. I'll put him in B, but it's very low B. Competitive is cool. The raising the special attack, especially with all the Intimidate mons running around. It's just, yeah, you got Scald back, but with Terra, it's not as... I don't believe it's as strong as it could be. The old Coil strat's not as good as it could be. You just don't seem as bulky as you used to be, especially with the power curve again. Stats are starting to not seem as insane as they did in like Gen 4 and Gen 3 and 5, you know? It's just... Some of our favorite mons are starting to fall behind. Chimecho, I'm putting you in D tier. No one uses you. If I ever see you win a game, I'd actually be shocked. Jirachi would be S tier if it was legal. It's not legal in VGC. Wow, I forget your name, but you were cool. Could be almost here, but I'll just move you up here. The rest of you guys behind don't matter the list order. But dude got Shell Smash, which is very cool. Still doesn't do enough for this Pokemon. Yeah, you can Terra out of your 4x weaknesses, but it's going to be a Terra Hog. It's going to be a White Herb or Hog. I mean, White Herb doesn't want to get, not really hogged by many Pokemon, but it's just such a, this move is coming, obviously, being seen. So it's kind of easy to avoid him. Torterra, that's the name. Easy to avoid Torterra / get around Torterra. Just like how I'm trying to get around 20 subs. Please subscribe. I need help. I'm at 19. Be the guy who gets 20, leave a comment. I'll do something for you. I might act strange for a piece of change. Forget I said that, though. Infernape, D tier. Honestly, you don't provide anything. Firefighting, cool. Just not going to use, like, even Incinerate, or, yeah, it's Incinerate, or whatever his name is. He's cool, too. Came out after you. Not 100% sure if it's the same typing, but he's better than you a little bit, and he's never seen. Now, Empoleon did get a nice buff. The only question is, I don't think he's B tier, but he was my starter when I played these games, so I'm going to have him in B tier. Plus, I got him from the free egg from the professor, so that was cool. He got changed from Defiant to Competitive, so now his special attack can be used, which is actually so nice. Dude had a special attack, but his ability was to bring out his, like, damn attack, so you're relying on Intimidate no matter what to even make you decent, or you got to be a mixed attacker. Now you don't have to be a mixed attacker. And with Landorus running around literally everywhere, he's going to get procced. If you bring him in against an opponent, most likely he's getting procced if they have a Landorus on their team. So he's nice. You can Icy Wind. You can Hydro Pump. You can't Scald with him, but, I mean, you can Brine. Dude is nice, to be honest. Dude is nice. His typing is a little mid, though. Like, Landorus could still take him out. A fighting type, which there's fighting types everywhere. This dude is just straight up taking out the game by the one and only Iron Hands yet again. But it's a nice check to Fluttermane. You know, still the best Pokemon in the game. Debatably. Not even really debatably. But can be a nice check. Moving on to Ambipom. D tier. Yanmega, D tier. Cool type. I mean, cool looking Pokemon. Mid type. Mid stats. I think he's good in singles, but VGC, no. Now, Gliscor, I love using him because I use Sand Veil. Him and Tyranitar, Sand Veil, Bright Powder. 30% chance you miss him on 100% accuracy moves. Other accuracy moves could be lower. But dude, honestly, is outclassed by Landorus. He does need a Swords Dance, and there is so much ice coverage move. Realistically, he is a D tier Pokemon. I just love Gliscor, though. He looks so cool. I've always used him. Always wanted to use him. Boom. He's just got to be C tier. Mamoswine, I also think is top of C tier. Ice Shard is nice, but he's outclassed by Baxcalibur. I mean, Alolan Ninetales does help him out, but it is, again, you need Alolan Ninetales. I think if your Pokemon is dependent on weather, just like him and Gliscor, you're not that valuable, especially with Tornadus running around. Like, you can just change weather. Now, I'm a user of Tyranitar. I love him. Probably my favorite Pokemon ever. But I know it comes with if I see a Tornadus, he's probably getting weather changed. I need to somehow get that Tornadus off the board real fast. But then again, Tyranitar has so many weaknesses that I might get knocked off the board first. So, when it comes to Pokemon who rely on weather, I mean, you give this guy an Assault Vest, but there are also so many Pokemon that want to run an Assault Vest, like Iron Hands. Again, it was one of the best Pokemon in the game, so it's like, am I switching out Iron Hands' best item for a Pokemon who's going to give me some nice things against Landorus and then probably going to get walled out by everything else and just killed really fast? I don't know. Nosepass, D tier. I don't know what you do. Never knew what you do. Dusknoir is D. Dusclops is S. Eviolite Dusclops, insane. Trick Room, Will-O-Wisp, do whatever you want to do. Be annoying. Stall tactic. It's kind of worse. So I'd realistically put him A. Due to the fact that Frisk doesn't matter as much anymore due to open team sheets, but on ladder and in showdown, if someone wants to be a little baby and not show you what items they're running, yeah, Dusclops does fall off there. But I think he's still pretty good. But Dusknoir, whatever this guy is D. Don't care. Manaphy and whatever the other one is, that one's Manaphy. Darkrai, Shaman. Can't use you guys. Conkeldurr is D, but I believe barely. He is also because why not just use Iron Hands first of all if you want to use fighting Pokemon? And he kind of would need an Assault Vest or maybe like Life Orb, But there's a lot of Fairy Pokemon. Fluttermane just straight gets you out of this game in like one hit. Psychic Pokemon Cresselia still hangs around. Not as much as it used to, but you're gone. He has Mach Punch. That's really the one saving grace for him. He can attack out of Trick Room, but in Trick Room he is a monster. If you can get it set up. Getting it set up is the hard part, yet again. It's a strategy you need to rely on. Hope it works. And then you can get Conkeldurr in. But it's like, you're doing so much to try to get this one guy going. If he does get going, yeah, he's nice. But other problem now is still Terra again. If someone Terra's out of fighting, he's not doing anything. He's just sitting there and getting melted. Or someone just might let him sit there because he can't even hit Fluttermane. Leave you on the board. What are you going to do for the rest of the game? Next thing, don't know, don't care. You came out in black and white. Played like 2 seconds of the game and then stopped playing a DS because I thought I was too old / too cool. And I was like, maybe going into high school. Mienshao I thought would be better, to be honest, due to the fake out. It was using everything else, but D tier, I don't see it. If you can find one, tell me. Mandibuzz, same thing, D tier. Trevenant, though, I'll give him a C tier. If you're a big stall guy, this guy can be captain of your big stall team. That's all I really have to say about him. But don't even know your name, and you came out in the last game. D tier. Same with you. D tier. Now, Komomoa, whatever his name is, Komomoa, I want to say S, but he's realistically A. I think he was lower on people's tiers until realistically these last tournaments really happened again. Like I said earlier, these last tournaments happened. Dude was popping off on so many damn teams. I think it also helps that Wolf, is the biggest creator out there. Maybe I'll take him down. Especially if I can get my 20th subscriber. Somebody please be that guy. I'll give you a cookie or something. Like, damn, please. I'm just trying to move up. But I think people watching Wolf use him to the effectiveness he did, Clangor of Souls, Clanging Sails, whatever the other movie has in Throat Spray and Terra Steel is just, if you don't have a Pokemon to get him off the board in 1 to 2 setup moves, or the first move while he's trying to set up, or second move, you're done, because Sinistra going to come in. He's gotten so much speed on him already. Nothing's going to outpace him. His defense is lowered, but his special defense is still heightened. His speed, attack, special attack, everything's heightened. Like, if you don't knock him out in 1 or 2 turns, he's just going to steamroll the game, and it's over. Like, it's gotten out of hand. I think he could rise to S realistically, but I also think he could fall down to B. So A tier is realistically the best spot for him. Now, the rest of these guys on this list kind of don't matter at all. Like, he does nothing. Five Nights at Freddy Bear. You do something. I don't know if you do enough to move up to A tier. You're top of B, though, for sure. Blood Moon Ursaluna is just like, I don't know how to say it, but base Ursaluna's better. That's all there really is to it. Base Ursaluna's slower, so it's better in Trick Room. Base Ursaluna's stats just are spread out so much, on what it does. Dude doesn't need speed. Dude has no speed. Dude doesn't need special attack. Dude has no special attack. This Ursaluna, on the other hand, I think it's his base defense is 70. One of his defenses is 70. Maybe, I might be corrected. And then he's a special attacker, but he has mid-attack. What is that about? But yeah, this is where I currently see everything after a couple tournaments, couple weeks. Yes, I've been gone. I apologize again. Had a lot going on. I genuinely think I will be back at least once or twice a week now. My schedule is normalized, and I'm not playing 2K anymore. But if I do disappear, again, check out one of the videos that's popping up somewhere on the damn computer screen. Check out that one. Keep watching my videos. Hopefully they keep you entertained until the next one comes out. But yeah, click somewhere up there and watch the next video. Peace.